Hello and happy Friday. Tonight, it's 2 matches on the Schmoedown. 2 matches. We got Bibbiani versus Harloff and Mark Andreyko versus John Humphrey. So this will be a long episode. I'm excited to see these 4 go at it. Kristian Harloff and Bibbiani going to be a slugfest. Kristian Harloff has had this comeback tour. He's been on a hot streak right now. He's won, on his comeback tour he's got going on. Bibbiani, the beast, he's done a lot in his small time with the Schmoedown, so that'll be a good one to see. Both Mark Andreyko and John Humphrey did fairly well and raised a lot of eyebrows in the Schmoedown free-for-all. So the fact that these 2 giants are coming on at it fresh off of that, it'd be really cool to see. So, without further ado, let's get going. So, Harloff versus Bibbiani. I'm taking Harloff. He's on a hot streak. He's on his comeback tour. He's been there. He's done it. He's done it all. Bibbiani, as good as he is, I feel like he's still not experienced enough to, have me go with him. But they're both very good competitors. Andreyko and Mark Andreyko versus John Humphrey. Gonna go with Andreyko. I feel like his movie knowledge is better, but you never know with these 2. So I'm going with Harloff and Andreyko. So here we go.
William, the Beast.
Yeah, first match was a perfect game. Amazing. This guy's a freak. William Bibbiani.
Hey, freak! Wow, that is.
This guy's nuts. Oh, that's right. It was against Andreyko. Yeah, Harloff, Kristian, the Commissioner Harloff, or the Commissioner Kristian Harloff has done it all. He's been in this thing since day one. It's his league. But Bibbiani called him out. Bibbiani won some. I think Harloff is going to come away with the win.
All right. Okay.
That's gonna be here.
If you can beat me, then I will give you the winner of McQueenie and Snyder, and play that person at the player.
So, give me a good night. Yep. Although the undercard is Andreyko and Humphrey. I think. Oh, that's the way it should be. Those 2 guys. Yep. Andreyko and Humphrey.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Kristian Harloff. Hi, I'm Mark Andreyko. Kristian, when you talk about stars and you talk about starlets, you talk about a star-making performance. That is what John Humphrey went through when he endured the wrath of so many different companies.
Yeah, John Humphrey shows some serious skill in that free-for-all.
Square the pants of Mark Andreyko.
Well, listen, MVP John Humphrey of the free-for-all, absolutely. But what Mark Andreyko accomplished in the free-for-all is one of the moments that will be talked about in Schmoedown history of all time. He took out Dan Murrell, John Roca, William Bibbiani, and
Drew McQueenie
with 1 shot.
Done.
Took them out. But John Humphrey, the fans that were screaming for him to be in a singles match, and now he's got one against Mark Andreyko.
He is a youngin' in this world. He is a toddler, if you will. And if there's one thing toddlers don't like, it's a bunch of hungry lions. Is Michael Douglas from the Ghost of the Darkness going to show up today? We're about to find out.
We're going to find out, and there's a lot to be talked about. Here we go.
I am feeling excited, a little terrified, a little aroused.
Yeah, I mean, Humphrey is new.
I'm ready. Who is this Humphrey?
He's done fairly well for himself. Andreyko, he's been on movie fights plenty of times. He's been on Schmoedown plenty of times. And he's done fairly well in his career of both
And then there was nobody.
Competitions, under the lights, cameras on. Put up or shut up. He's done fairly well.
Disappointing.
He hasn't got a lot of wins, but he's proven himself to have the skills to take care of business.
Just most of them personally. I mean that in real life. Every time I see them, like in the hallways around Collider or whatever, they shove me into something. They've taken my lunch a few times. Yeah, I've been wedgied before, so they're boisterous.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at this game, with the exception of the categories everybody knows that I'm not good at. So I hope I'll come out with a win.
Andreyko isn't perfect, but I feel like he has enough.
Enough. He's a great equalizer, as I've said before. So I'm hoping
he has enough
for the
skills
best,
to take care of this.
You've got this.
They can get cocky for me.
Yeah, life has been a bit different. Since
with Andreyko,
to be honest with you,
with Mark Andreyko being part of Lions Den, I don't see him as that villain like I do with JTE or Snyder or Finstock with those guys.
Like a way to kick in the door
But
on that, and
he's part of the team.
You know, pressure's off.
That's a squad at the end of the day. So
you know, no sophomore.
they're always up for blood.
John seems like a nice guy, but just surviving in the ditch in World War I doesn't mean you're a good soldier. You shouldn't get the Medal of Valor. I did take down the 4 top competitors in one fell swoop. I got a perfect score and they didn't. So I think based on statistics and technique, I'm probably the better player.
I was watching tape this morning of Mark Andreyko, and that guy, he has an impressive level of movie knowledge. There are movies where I was sitting there watching, and I was thinking, I've never heard of this movie, and you just nailed the answer. So this is going to be an interesting match. Andreyko knows his shit. But, you know, I know a couple things, too, so I'm going to give him a run for his money. How about that?
Well, hopefully I'll chew him up and spit him out, but, you know, sometimes when you get cocky, you can choke on that stuff you're chewing on, so we'll see.
Bottom line, he's a loser.
I mean, look at the Lions Den continue to grow as we see. Grace Hancock is back with the Lions Den, talking some smack with the rest of the crew. She fits in pretty well, but they were, I mean, you know, obviously Dagnino talking about how he doesn't think John Humphrey deserves to be here and that Andreyko is the MVP, but Andreyko's still keeping that kind of nice guy image, but you can tell
Andreyko definitely has that nice guy image, and he seems like a good guy. I mean, so does Humphrey. So does John Humphrey. So yeah, I think Andreyko's gonna win this, like I said, just because I feel like he has a more well-balanced, more rounded movie knowledge. This is also John Humphrey's singles debut.
Well, then you got the Young Bucks who are trying to get back on track because the Real Rejects has had that crushing defeat there to Double Toasted. Hector Navarro has a title match coming up pretty soon. RB3 just lost to Nose. They haven't got that big win yet, so they're hoping tonight that this can be the start of the Young Bucks' run in this league.
Will the Young Bucks turn into Bambi's mom, or will they feast on some lions? Here we go with the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing the Young Bucks, making his Schmoedown singles debut.
Sons of the Harpy Max?
Wow. He is! This is a disaster. It is the one and only, the Mad Hatter, John Humphrey!
And he knows
So weird.
He is John Humphrey, the Mad Hatter, showing up with a little dance around the table. Her three mutants he came with are kind of hugging it, dancing.
my advice to John Humphrey is be the star you are. The other three, keep the masks on.
And his opponent,
Different song from Andreyko.
the Lions Den,
Usually it's the Wonder Woman song.
with a
The old
record
one, the TV show.
of 1 win, 1 defeat.
Flash.
He is Andreyko! Osprey, some booze out there. Oh, it's a Snyder. You know, there's Andreyko. And Andreyko is the one competitor in the Lions Den. There's some booze, but there's some applause also there, too. Oh, the Andreyko shit on the hand. Oh, but Dagnino gives the loser sign. It's like they're up.
It's very interesting dichotomy here because we have John Humphrey come out, clearly the star of his faction. Whereas Andreyko comes out, he lets the rest of the lines then do the hard, heavy lifting for him. He's just here to answer some questions, possibly correct.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, round number 1, how does it go, Mark?
John Humphrey and Mark Andreyko. In front of you each have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. You're going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories.
First one's going to be animated.
1 point. There's no penalty for missing.
Usually always is.
There's stealing in round 1. Once we
Not
ask
always,
the
but usually
question,
the
please
first 2
write down
questions,
your
something
answer.
animated.
When we ask you to reveal your correct answer, please show the camera the whiteboards as you verbalize it for us up here at the main.
All right, so, Mark Andreyko, are you ready?
Here we go.
I am.
John Humphrey, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. 3 rounds in the category of animated.
Woo!
Kubo and the 2 strings. The character of Hanzo is of what relation to Kubo?
You know that movie starts out, he's got 3 strings. And before that, he's got 6 strings.
Hanzo. Oh.
That's good.
5, 4, 3,
Father?
1. Mark Andreyko.
Grandfather?
Incorrect. John.
Uncle?
Incorrect. Father.
Woo!
They made it too hard.
I saw that movie.
Father. All right.
Only saw it once.
Your next question.
No.
Your next question comes from the world of comedies. In comedies, Matt Bomer plays the assassin John Boy in what 2016 film?
See, I thought they were going to ask about Outsider.
The Outsider, the S.E. Hinton novel that I read.
Yeah. 5,
No, Dr. Theo.
The Nice Guys?
3, 2, 1. John.
Sin City of Danny Tilford?
That's incorrect. Mark.
Nice guys.
Correct for 1
Oh,
point.
He is a nice guy.
Good movie.
And ironically, Matt
Saw it
Bomer is a
too.
delightful guy.
Did you say Matt Bomer's a delightful young man?
He is.
Name dropping here early
I
on.
am.
No points awarded.
He's prettier than me, so I gotta drop that name.
All right, question number
Whatever, keep
3
on my
in the
razor.
category of dramas. Who played rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell in Deepwater Horizon? Who played rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell in Deepwater Horizon?
Favorite drama of all time. I'll give you a drama. Your answer is.
Deepwater Horizon.
That is
Incorrect.
I thought you were going Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption.
Godfather? Yeah, that's it. 5, 4, 3, watch it up. 2,
Mark Wahlberg, I know it's not right.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Scott Glenn.
incorrect. That's a good guess, though. John.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Bruce Greenwood.
Also incorrect. Looking for Kurt Russell.
Oh.
Great rig supervisors, though. Great guesses, though incorrect.
Kurt Russell. Next question.
That makes
Your next
sense.
question comes from the world
Didn't
of
see it.
horror thriller movies. How often does the creature in Jeepers Creepers awaken and feed? How often do you awaken and feed?
Every night.
5 minutes.
I would hope that's the case, because when you are hungry, boy, are you off.
I was off on the phone to people yesterday. 5, 4, 3.
18 years?
John.
Is it once every 10 years?
Incorrect. Mark.
Every 28 years?
20.
3 years. 23 is you're in my heart.
All right, here we go. Question number 5 in the category of action and
Everybody
adventure.
excited?
Action adventure.
MVP Showdown's going well.
By what legendary name did Mark Strong's character go by in Kingsman: The Secret Service? And what legendary name did Mark Strong's character go by in Kingsman: The Secret Service? Why'd you sing that?
Because it's the beginning of it.
I got it. It's 5, 2. I still got it. 2, 1. Hands down, please. John.
Merlin.
Correct for 1 point. Mark.
Fuck if I know.
Ace!
John Humphrey
Not right.
the game and profanity from Mark Andreyko.
I've never heard John Humphrey answer a question more
Brutal.
unconfidently.
Brutal this round,
All
you
right, here we go.
guys.
Next question.
It is from the category of family films. What country did the Ninja Turtles time travel back to in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time?
What country?
What country? Not only do they travel by time, they travel by country.
Well, if we were ever worried about losing Emma Fife, we'll never lose her.
Nah, big turtle gal.
5, 4,
China, I think?
2, 1.
China or
Mark
Asia?
Andreyko.
Or China and Japan.
Correct for 1 point.
Damn it.
And John.
Medieval England's kind of like Japan.
Incorrect. So
I knew it was something Asian, but
burner here. 2, 1.
China, Japan.
To family.
A slow burning bar.
oh man, I should know that.
200% of the points I did.
It's a
Now
dumb
we
movie, but
advance
it's
to
hilariously
sci-fi.
good.
Who plays Tom Cruise's unit commander, Master Sergeant Farrell, in Edge of Tomorrow? Who plays Tom Cruise's commander and Master Sergeant Farrell in Edge of Tomorrow? say it right now. If you're just tuning into the show for the first time, it looks like a bunch of buttons up there. They are good players.
Bill Paxton, hashtag RIP.
5, 4. I bet they get it wrong here. 3, 2, 1. John Humphrey. John.
Again, I guess Bruce Greenwood.
Incorrect. Mark.
Zenu?
They're not even trying.
They're not. They're recycling answers. They're making up
Bill
names.
Paxton.
This is a sham.
Bill Paxton.
Thank you.
The great actors we
The
had.
late great Bill
That's
Paxton.
right.
The late great Bill Paxton. All right.
I'll be winning this
here we
damn
go.
thing.
All right. Your last category comes from the world of 80s movies. Name a movie released in the 1980s.
Gone with the Wind?
All right.
Your honest question is the following. Director Jonathan Lind collaborated with what famed comedy director on the screenplay for Clue? As the crowd files out.
3,
John Hughes.
2, 1. Pens down. And Mark.
Ivan Reitman?
Incorrect.
Harold Ramis?
Looking
Incorrect.
for John Landis. John Landis.
That was something.
Well, that was a, you know what, good dress rehearsal. We're gonna
3 for 8 the first
Find
round.
this
Not
one.
good for me.
Next set of
Do
questions
it.
here. All right,
They're
round
at
number
2 and
2.
All that
1.
goodwill we got from the free-for-all? Gone.
Brutal first
My
round.
boss from Blumhouse is here to witness this.
All right, Mark, what's next?
All right, in round 2, you have the potential to miss up to 4 questions.
Awesome!
Each of those questions will correspond to a category on that here wheel. Mark Andreyko, you have 2 points, which somehow puts you in the lead. So you will choose whether you want to spin first.
So I
or
have 3
second.
so far.
You
They
are
have.
awarded a mulligan if you do not
Andreyko
win
has
the
2.
category. Once you
John
start
Humphrey
the
has 1.
category,
So I'd be winning this,
questions
but
are worth 2
I'm not
points
playing.
each.
I'm just
If you're
playing
not sure
along.
about the
That's all.
answer and judging from you, you're not. You can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down
your car's
to
locked.
1 point. Keep in mind, there
You gotta
is
play, honey.
stealing in round 2. Mr. Andreyko, like I mentioned, you are up 2 to 1. Would you like to spin first or defer to John Humphrey?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'd defer just for fun.
Good spin.
Good spin.
In there, confident.
Very close game here. But Andreyko's been
Is
pretty
he looking? He's got a mixed bag up there. He's looking for spinner's choice.
Crime.
movies.
Spin again.
Crime movies. Do you want to go with crime movies or do you want to
Spin again.
Go for something a little more confident here.
That's such a broad category that I think I'm going to go again.
All right. He does not like broad categories. Here's the spin.
Crime is a. I don't know. I wouldn't feel good with that either.
Well, you think one of those 80s or 90s categories. Could it be 90s right here, Kristian? Oh. It is 90s.
90s, okay.
He is going to be stuck with that one. Mr. Andreyko, Kristian will be administering the questions in the realm of 90s
Excuse me.
movies. You have the floor, sir.
All right, Mark Andreyko, who plays the 2 main vampires in
Brad Pitt,
Interview with the
Tom
Vampire?
Cruise.
Well, the two
Little
main
Girls
men-
plays by Kirsten Dunst.
Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Correct for 2 points.
All
I'm not
right.
sure.
Didn't take the Christian Slater bait there.
All
Did you
right.
know
Who
that?
had top bill?
In Jurassic.
Tom Cruise probably wanted to be top.
Oh,
I see what you did
Bill,
there.
Bill.
I see it. I see it. In Jurassic Park, a modified shaving cream can was used by dentists to smuggle out dinosaur embryos. What brand of shaving?
Barbasol.
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 Correct for 2 points.
Close enough,
Andreyko's
right?
starting to get a little bit on fire here.
That's
He was
right.
up 2 points for that one.
All right, your next question. What 90s movie features Bruce Willis playing a Pittsburgh cop named Tom
Striking distance.
Wow, 2 more points. Now Andreyko's waking up. Here we go.
Josh McCouga's favorite question right there.
Yeah.
Tell them what I'm doing
In
right now.
The Shawshank Redemption, what bombshell was
Farrah
on
Fawcett.
the poster in the cell?
Rita Hayworth.
That is correct for 2 points. All right.
2 more points for Andreyko.
I should stop
And,
not
you
finishing that
know,
question.
it took a while, but the sleeping lion has arisen.
All right, so Mark Andreyko.
Right now she's playing our honeymoon.
As now we get to John Humphrey, who's got to have a good round here. All right, John, you're up. You want to spin?
Thank you.
The young buck standing up to put his legs into it. That is a spin and a half.
It's a very good spin.
Round and round it goes. Mixed bag.
Is it? Fantasy sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi
Do it.
is fantasy can kill
All right, he's looking for that hard thriller.
If Labyrinth comes up.
Hard thriller's on the wheel, Kristian. Is that what he spins? It looks like fantasy sci-fi again. All right.
Let's do it.
He is stuck with fantasy sci-fi,
Yeah.
and here we are. Your question, John Humphrey.
Thank you.
Your first one, for 2 points. Who plays the Wicked Queen in Snow White?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
2 points for John Humphrey.
Weird movie. Didn't really like it.
Your next question, John. Who played protagonist Tristan Thorne in 2007's Stardust?
Give me multiple choice. I feel like I know the multiple choice.
I can do that for you. Is it A, Henry Cavill, B, James McAvoy, C, Jamie Bell, or D, Charlie Cox?
Jamie Bell. See?
Fine. Can I have the options one more time?
You certainly may. That is the evoking of the JT rule, I believe.
The question is the JT rule, sir.
I've been corrected by the competitor, and he is right. Is it A, Henry Cavill, B, James McAvoy, C, Jamie Bell, or D, Charlie Cox? 5, 4,
C.
3, 2,
Jamie Bell.
incorrect.
Charlie Cox.
Correct for 1 point. 1 point for
Charlie
Andreyko.
Cox.
And
Andreyko is
that
running away
knockout
with this
territory.
thing,
John
guys.
Humphrey does have 2 questions left. Here we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
John Humphrey, what do the aliens give Danny Glover's character in Predator 2?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are: is it A, a sword, B, a bomb, C, a pistol,
A necklace.
or D, a necklace?
How many different guess?
4.
All right.
Pistol.
I never thought
point.
I'd see the day where I was conflicted on whether I wanted to
Give a
see a
point.
glacier or go to a dog camp.
Your last question in the world of
Glacier.
fantasy sci-fi,
Yes.
a category you clearly did not want.
Love it.
In the futuristic 1982 film Blade Runner,
Hell yeah.
what is a Blade Runner?
A Blade Runner is a person who tracks down replicants and like terminates them.
Longer answer than we needed, but we will take it for 2 points, and he's right back in the game. We're going to round 3. All right, round number 3 is 5
11 to 6. That was a tough round.
To round number 3, Mark. How does it work? Round number 3 works like thus. Each competitor is going to give us
Sorry,
up here
I need to watch
a series of numbers that range from 1 to 25. Those numbers
Tough
correspond
round, tough
to a
round.
movie
But
category. Now, you're gonna get
Andreyko,
3 questions. The first
heating
question
up, you
is
guys.
worth 1.
He's heating
The
up.
next question is 3. The last question is worth 5 points. You go to John Humphrey. His opponent is Mark Andreyko, who's in the lead. Your 3 numbers are
2, 4, and 6.
2, 8, and 12.
2, 8, 12. I will be asking Mr. Andreyko the questions. John Humphrey, your 3 numbers.
1, 11, and 22.
1, 11, and 22. All right, John Humphrey is going to try to avoid the TKO here. Hey,
Dory. Or
we
cat.
start with, you said number 1, that would be the category of Disney films.
Hey!
In Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, where do the dwarves work?
The diamond mine.
He didn't say it right. In a mine.
That's correct. In mine. Okay.
Hi-ho, 2
2
points.
All right, the next category was category number 11, scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks.
Good category.
3-pointer to tie the game here. Which pop star originally recorded the song Colors of the Wind for Disney's Pocahontas?
Oh my god, I know this. I'm like saying.
Brandy?
No, is it Tony
Christina
Braxton?
Aguilera?
No.
Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa Williams. Oh.
See, I mean, her and Tony Braxton are like the same person.
Down
Yeah.
to this. He needs to hit this 5-pointer in order to throw it back to Mark Andreyko and avoid the TKO.
Get off
It's gonna
my
happen,
shit.
no doubt.
In
Till
the
2
category
p.m.
of
We got this.
2
movie
days
quotes, what 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious Father, why have you given me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
Oh.
What?
Can you repeat the question?
What 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious Father, why have you given me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
The wrestler?
Oh, Rocky Balboa.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout,
Andreyko wins it.
the
His answer.
This is Spinal Tap was the answer. This This is Spinal Tap, and the Lions Den doing it once again. There's Tom Dagnino walking out. The crowd is kind of hushed.
They don't know what to think about this entire match.
It's over.
I will say neither competitor brought their A game, but Andreyko doing enough to win. John Humphrey
It wasn't the best match, but I think Andreyko won, not surprisingly. John Humphrey just didn't have it today. I think Andreyko had a big second round, and John Humphrey fell behind early. The first round wasn't anything to write home about, but round 2 is where this game can make or break. Round 2 is where you can kind of make or break the game for the competitor. So that's the undercard. Now the title match. Here we go. I'm gonna fast forward the interviews because it's just me, Finn Stott talking, and the Lions Den just yapping.
Are you calling me the Lions Den?
No, these guys.
Hey, movie trivia Schmoedown fans. I'm Grace Hancock, once again here with the amazing Lions Den. Can I say, first of all, you smell wonderful.
Oh, do I really?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Secondly, you predicted that Andreyko wouldn't even need to answer any questions in round 3. And he didn't.
Well, that's correct. I mean, obviously I said that Humphrey was a loser, and I knew...
Hang on. Did Snyder just wake up?
Really solidified it was when
I feel like Jeff Snyder just got out of bed.
These guys no shot, and that was obviously a clear-cut case.
Right. I mean, it certainly wasn't as cool as ours. Also, okay, so round 1, we had to warm up a little
Yeah,
bit.
round 1 was sloppy, like I said. Round 2, Andreyko found his footing and took off. And like I said, that's typically, round 2 is typically where the game is won. Because a bad spin can kill it, a good spin can catapult you to victory. So,
You were killing it.
gonna fast forward this. Yada yada yada, we know it's good. Alright, it's time for part 2, the main event, where it's, like, once again, Kristian Harloff taking on William Bibbiani. Let's get to it. This will be fun. Hold on to your butts. And what was that from? Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts.
That's what we got here.
Do you know what it's from?
Bro. Schmo. A foolish,
Jurassic Park.
boring, or stupid person. Jerk. Well, the shoe fits.
Why am I-
What's going on?
There's only one bar in Ketchikan.
Yes, I am. Why? Because
Why are we lagging?
it is not that this guy's a loser, but that I got nothing to lose.
If you're gonna show that you're strong at movie trivia, you should take down the guy who asks all the movie trivia. I'm gonna take down Kristian Harloff. Why? Because he thinks it's so easy. Well, it's real easy when you look at the answers all day. I actually have to know this stuff off the top of my head. So let's see how you can do when you sit down toe-to-toe with the Beast Man, the Beast Master, the Beastly One, the Growly, the Growlers, the Growlersons.
Look, the one fun thing here is...
I mean, Bibbiani is good, but he's so improving. He's had a few good
So I'll
matches.
see the first one and knock it. Oh, no, JT.
The first one was great because he basically went
Yeah, I lost
a juggernaut
the match.
perfect.
I lost the match to JTE. I was surprised as you
But
were. You know the reason people are still talking about that?
he's
Because
kind of been on a rough patch. He's not really been in the league much. It's fairly new.
Kristian Harloff. He either knocks him out or he falls miserably. There's a reason he calls himself Darth. Because Darts have a nasty tendency to fall down pits and die.
For me, I'm going to be on this show every week. I'm going to be saying, and introducing next. If you lose, you're going to play JTE again. And you could play someone else. I mean, I could put you up against the guy at the Coffee Bean right now. He wants a shot.
Kristian Harloff, I have a message for you. And I'm going to say it entirely in growls. Growl, 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 growl. Growl, 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 growl.
Guy's a lunatic. You know that?
Growl yourself, growl out of here. Because he's going to be playing Jeff Snyder. Which
And
is
your
great. I
boy.
don't like this, to be honest.
Is he cute?
I just wanted to call the match.
He looks
But
older.
decided to just spout off your bullshit. So, growl, 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 growl. Fuck off, Chuck. Here's what you're going to do. You're gonna
Fuck off,
shave your
Chuck.
head, You're going to go to sleep and you're going to get TKO'd. Take that to the bank, succotash.
Yeah, a lot of trash talk. So, so goofy.
Hello and welcome once again to the movie trivia Schmoedown. Welcome, one and all. I am nearly Mark Ellis over here.
Ken Nebzok, my boy.
Kenny, what a matchup we have today. Somebody I love versus somebody I'm acquaintances with.
Right. I know Kristian too. Now this is a great match between William the Beast Bibbiani and Kristian the Commissioner Harloff. There is a lot of stories to this coming in, Mark.
That's right. I mean, look, everybody knows that I'm going to be rooting for Kristian in this matchup. There is no secret about that. He's one of my best friends. I would have been the godfather to his daughter if not for my prior record. But Ken, when you look at William Bibbiani, Kristian Harloff has been on this revenge tour for a long time. This might be the tallest mountain he has to climb because Bibbiani's nickname is the Beast for a reason.
Absolutely. Bibbiani was touted as the next great thing. A lot of people looked at him as a future champ when he scored the most points in his debut. He didn't miss a question. There was a lot of hype, but then he lost to JT, which is kind of like missing the bus on the way to the swap meet. And that was in the season premiere this year, but he bounced back with a bit of a TKO over Dewberry, and then he challenged Kristian.
It's interesting you say that Bibbiani scored the most points because it was the category scores and soundtracks that fell the Beast against JT. That happens to be a strength for Kristian George Harloff. We don't know if we're going to see that in round 2. I think that this is going to come down to round 3 because both of these men, whether it's the Commissioner, Darth Harloff himself, or the Beast, they know how to play some ball.
Absolutely. Do not be lulled into thinking Kristian doesn't know how to play this game. He created this game, sure, and he isn't just an announcer watching casually. He is a former team champ. He has won 2 straight matches. He's avenged 2 losses, 1 to Makuga, 1 to Signor, and he has TK'd or KO'd every one of his 5.
Harloff has been on a tear. So I feel like he's going to ride that win streak and come out on top today. So I'm anxious to see how this goes down.
What's up, guys? It's Booker T.
Booker T.
WCW champ and WWE Hall of Famer. And this week on the Schmoedown, we got my man Kristian Harloff gonna be taking on the Beast. Now let me give you a little stat on the Beast. Now started out real good. You know what? Some people say he had potential to be great. Well, we're gonna find out because this week he's going up against somebody that might be boy big, Kristian Harloff, the creator, the founder, the man that knows more than anyone. Kristian Harloff, who knows? Like Kristian Harloff knows. You know what, my big guys? It's gonna be Kristian Harloff to go out here and do it like it's going to be done. Make him pay, my son. Make him say, Daddy. I don't want to, and I have it now. That's my pick. Hey guys, make sure you check out some reality of wrestling. We download.
So Booker T, the champ, goes with Harloff. I get it. So.
Well, you see there, Booker T himself is predicting Kristian Harloff, who is the favorite in today's match, to get the W. Ken, how are you feeling about this?
It's going to be very close. It's going to be somewhat of a bloodbath. But the winner of this match, there is a big stipulation, something riding on this match. The winner of this match faces Jeff Snyder at Collision for a possible title shot down the line. Both these men are ranked very high.
Snyder, a great force in the ring and also on the dance floor, where he will be going against Josh Makuga at a wedding coming to you guys shortly. In the meantime, Kenny,
not ours.
I usually go to Kristian for this, but he's competing, so I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
No, that's good.
R2D2 mug contained enough hot tea to get your throat ready for the introductions here today.
Let's hope so.
Does it have a straw in it?
It's a sippy cup. Come on.
That little droid has everything. Let's hear today's competitors' intros. Introducing first.
Actually, my car.
Representing the 4 Horsemen with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. He is
that
the
good old creepy song from Saw movies.
And the number 7 ranked contender. Here is William the Beast Bibbiani.
And here comes. Oh, no, this is number 4. Oh, no! The Beast is
like it.
People that would cheer for you, Beast.
I don't think any of that is covered in our Collider workers' comp reliability plans here. I'm worried about a lot of the fans there.
We have
I like that intro.
Ken's computer and chainsaw wounds are not part of the deal. Mr. Bibbiani, if you would sit in your correct position, that would be fantastic. The Beast cannot read, but he can kill a lot of our fan base.
All right.
And his opponent, representing Schmoedown and Collider.
Oh, Cool J. Very simple. The jacket on and the shades. Very simple. Usually he has some kind of costume. So.
Kristian Harloff in a Star Wars jacket I hope he did not use company money on. What an intro.
Better than the Predator mask.
It certainly is.
These guys are ready to Schmoedown. Are you ready, Mark?
Here we go.
Schmoedown,
I'm going to slide my computer right over to you so we can start this game. It is time to Schmoedown.
Sharon.
Give me a
woo.
You're going to get a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie genres. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, and there's no stealing. As soon as you hear the question, you write down your answer on the whiteboard. When we ask you to answer the question, please reveal your written answer as you verbalize it into your microphones. Mr. Bibbiani, the Beast, are you ready to play? Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, Tricks. Thinking.
Growl.
Yes.
He is ready. He is
He
ready.
is ready for some deliberation.
Beast is ready.
Kristian Harloff.
Go for it.
He's a big fan of Stallone, isn't he? And your first question comes from a possible Stallone category, the realm of action-adventure.
Oh.
And your question is thus. In the movie Commando, what is the name of the island where the evil dictator is holding John Matrix's daughter? You ever see Commando and/or had your daughter held captive by a dictator?
Neither, though I'm a big fan of that movie. It changed my life. You know?
I saw it for the first time.
I don't know this one.
5,
Babylon 16.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right, pens down. And Mr. Bibbiani, we're going to go to you first.
Valverde?
That is correct for 1 point. Kristian Harloff,
I didn't have it.
Commando.
I didn't have it.
Did you want to show us what answer you did right now?
Absolutely not.
He's
0 for 1.
His commissioner rule to not show the answer he wrote down.
Hot start.
For Bibbiani, and he's up 1-0 early to Imagine. Your next question comes from the world of animated movies.
There it is.
In animated films, how many brothers does Merida have in Pixar's Brave?
3.
3.
It's the lamest of the Pixar films.
I don't watch fun movies.
It's not that
I'm
fun.
going with 3.
A mom turns into a bear.
5,
Is that right?
3, 2, and 1. Answers are in.
3.
Kristian Harloff goes first. He is correct with 3. He's on the board.
I'm also correct with 3.
The Beast, Bibbiani.
Good job, dear.
The answer is right, which is correct.
We move on to the realm of fantasy science fiction. And your question is simple. Who directed Children of Men?
I never want children.
Neither
I
do
don't want children ever.
I am the stepfather of a dog, and that was good enough for
Good
me.
enough for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Mr. Bibbiani.
Didn't have it.
Alfonso Cuarón.
1 point.
Oh!
Alfonso Cuarón.
Christian doing as well. It is 3-2.
Didn't have it.
And Ken, the crowd's starting to wake up here.
And can we give the crowd some cocaine?
Aronofsky.
That is
I just guessed.
We've, I think the crowd is just, they're focusing, Mark. The crowd really, this is a tense matchup.
Ken, I think the crowd
1 for 3 so
is
far.
that is not
Not
a real
good.
chainsaw. They're in no real danger from rolling Bibbiani.
Yeah.
Your next question, gentlemen, comes from the world of dramas. In the film A Few Good Men, what order does Jack Nicholson give his men that led to the death of Marine Private Santiago?
I ask my hairstylist to give me Jack Nicholson's current hairstyle all the time.
I go for the Kevin Pollak look myself.
Absolutely.
A little sweaty white guy
4,
afro.
3, 2, and 1. Answers are in.
Kristian Harloff.
That would be Code Red. Ha ha!
Ah, you did an impression too. No points are awarded for the impression. Mr. Bibbiani.
Did you order the Code Red?
Oh, he wants the truth, and both men handling the truth thus far. It is 4-3.
I'll destroy your microphones if it kills
Hotly
me.
contested matchup. Neither competitor appreciating my segue, but it doesn't matter because the home viewer did. Comedians, or excuse me, comedies. The next
Mark
part is
Ellis.
comedies.
No.
No.
Which cast member of the film A Fish Called Wanda also wrote the screenplay?
I don't know how to write.
You've written many sketches and skits over the years.
Oh, you said that
You
word
love
skits.
comedy skits, don't you?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Mr. Bibbiani, your answer.
John Cleese?
That is correct for 1 point. Kristian Harloff.
Ah, John Cleese.
Oh, a little roping over there. Both of them appreciating the Monty Python grade. It is now
1 for 5.
5-4. They don't seem like they want
I'm
to miss a lot of
batting
questions here.
20% right now.
Your next category, family film. And your question, Tim Allen plays a businessman who learns he has a 13-year-old son who's been raised in the jungle, whom he brings back to his home in New York City in this family comedy. Ken, you ever had a kid that you found in the jungle that you brought back to New York City?
I don't have a family.
Jungle to jungle.
I was raised by wolves for a period of
5,
time.
4,
I got one.
2, and 1.
Kristian Harloff.
Hands down.
King of the Jungle.
Incorrect. A good guess.
Sounds
Mr.
like a
Bibbiani.
fun movie.
Jungle to Jungle.
Jungle to
That
Jungle.
movie.
Based on the film Little Indian Big City.
And
Why?
the Beast is
I'm
up
obsessed with Tim Allen.
6-4. We move on to your penultimate category.
2.
That is the right answer.
Harloff, letting out all that emotion.
Sorry. Sorry.
Come on,
Your
Kristian.
next category is from the world of horror thriller. And your question is, the Ghost Dimension is an entry into which horror franchise? Spirits or ghosts or...
I only believe in drinking spirits.
We're big whiskey guys. We found out not more than half hour ago.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers are in.
Paranormal Activity.
Mr. Bibbiani.
It is the crappiest paranormal activity movie.
I would agree with that
All right.
sentiment. 1 point. Kristian Harloff.
I had Paranormal Activity and I wrote Insidious.
Ooh, Bibbiani moves up to 7-4. Ken, interesting note, Bibbiani has not missed a question yet.
Ooh.
He is going for a perfect round, in
Again.
which case he will get a bonus question.
If he hits this 8th, he also wins a Fiat.
It is parked in the back and it is running. Your 80s films.
80s films.
80s films.
Bibbiani's
Final
on a
category.
tear.
In Back to the Future, George McFly fell out of a tree into the middle of the street. Why was he in the tree?
I fell out of a tree this morning.
Were you doing the same activity?
You'll find out. 5 seconds. 5,
Chasing a cat?
3,
Oh no.
2, and 1.
Christian
I
Harloff.
forget.
He's a peeping Tom.
That is correct for 5 points, Mr. Bibbiani.
Peeping on Barney's mom.
He was keeping on Marty's mom.
We have a perfect round.
Or chasing the cat.
Perfect
I, no, okay. No.
Christian Harloff had a very good round with 5 points, but Bibbiani seems to be back to the beast of old as he got a perfect score in round
Pretty damn
1
good
for
first
a
round.
bonus question.
Perfect
This
round.
is to you and only to you. You don't need to write it down. You can simply verbalize your answer. And your question is, what year was the classic comedy
74.
Caddyshack released?
1974.
Breathing in and out. Taking a Lamont's class for the question. This first
1981.
Nope.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 1980 for Caddyshack.
But still, Mark, that was an impressive showing in round 1.
You know,
Over first round.
Ken, he might have missed the Caddyshack question, but Willie Bibbiani, he's all right as we move on to round 2. And here comes the wheel presented by a copter trying to hide, but we can still clearly see who it is. This wheel has 12 categories on it, 10 of which are movie categories. You also have opponent's choice and spinner's choice.
First round was rough for me. I got 3 points. Not a good showing, but these guys are better than me. These guys are a whole other level than I am. But that's why I watch, because they're good. Honey, you got a point. Actually, you got two. Didn't you guess? No.
Bibbiani, keep in mind that stealing is allowed in round 2. Would you like to spin first?
Here we go.
Would you like to defer to Kristian Harloff?
I'll spin first.
Bibbiani gonna spin
The
first.
Beast is going to spin first.
I like that strategy. It puts pressure on your opponent.
Go ahead and let him have it. You know he doesn't want scores and soundtracks.
Turn. Tell us
He
the
could be
lesson
looking for
that we
classics.
should learn.
Maybe even a mixed bag is good for Bibbiani. He just doesn't want scores and Sylvester Stallone and Arnie. Now this is a
Sly and
category
Arnie.
Kristian Harloff might excel at. How's the Beast going to fare, Mr. Bibbiani? Your decision on whether to keep Sly and Arnie movies.
Oh. I don't want him to steal. I'm going to try spinning again.
He's going to spin again. So that category remains on the wheel.
Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
And it is going to land on scores and soundtracks. It's Larkin!
Spinner's choice. Oh!
Comedy. Barely comedy. So William Bibbiani, look at
Comedy.
He's known for his funny quips right before a movie begins and sometimes while the movie is playing at press screenings. Are we going to see more of that knowledge here today?
All right, you're going to get 4 questions, William. Here is the first one down the pipeline. Name the 90s comedy with the tagline,
Liar, liar.
Liar.
that's correct.
Ooh. I don't think I would have gotten that. I'm pretty good at this.
Not as good as me?
Probably not.
Your overconfidence may be your weakness, or might be your strength.
I am better at
Failing your
wearing,
friends is yours.
I am better at wearing orange than you.
Yeah, I have no friends. It's super bad. What state does McLovin's fake driver's license state that he is from?
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
That's correct. 2 more points.
Rolling through this category, still pitching a perfect game.
Question 3. In Zombieland, Eisenberg and Harrelson find a hostess truck full of snacks. What kind of snack came tumbling out when they opened the door?
I can go for it.
Snowballs?
That's correct. 2 more points.
Wow.
He's pretty good.
Guess who you're not knocking out?
Question 4, your final one in the round, Beast. Who played Gloria, the nymphomaniac who was obsessed with Jeremy
Isla Fisher.
in Wedding Crashers?
Isla Fisher.
That's correct. 2 more points.
And that's a perfect round 2, Ken. Kristian Harloff has his work cut out for him. I've seen this guy answer a lot of good questions over the years, so Kristian, have at it. Spin that wheel.
He is still in this. Big spin coming in.
I knew some of those. Yeah.
I think he's looking for an action adventure, maybe.
Scores and soundtracks, stop! Ooh, good category. I like this one.
He's going to keep it. I think this is a smart piece of strategy on Kristian's part because even if he misses, the Beast has shown that he is at least mortal in this world.
Absolutely, Kristian. You're going to get 4 questions in the category.
Yes, sir.
Scores and soundtracks. Question 1. Hans Zimmer won his only Academy Award for Best Original Score for which film?
Lion King.
Okay, that is words. Yes.
Wow.
2 points for Kristian.
Great soundtrack. Great
It's now a
soundtrack.
9-point game, so if Kristian can maintain this and Bibbiani gets no more steals, we are going to move on to round 3.
Round 3. What hit song was written and performed by
I believe I can fly.
Space Jam?
I believe I can fly.
He's going to sing everyone.
Wow.
He's going to sing everyone.
He's in it. All right. Question 3. Who composed the score for 1960's The Magnificent Seven?
Shitballs. Elmer Bernstein.
That is correct. Wow, that one even
Good
impressed
answer.
me, and Harloff never impresses me. Question 4, final one of the category for you, Kristian. What group recorded "Don't You Forget About Me" for the Breakfast Club?
Makuga would stop being my friends if I didn't say Simple Minds.
That is correct.
Wow. 2 perfect round 2s. Kristian Harloff
Hell of a good
a
round.
little disappointed he didn't sing the Simple Minds tune from Breakfast Club.
Well, he
but we'll
forgot
get past
about
that.
Well, we also don't have
No.
the rights.
We don't.
We don't.
Forgot about me.
Yep, well, we don't have the rights past that point.
We are not going to purport to be Simple Minds, but we
I have
are
11.
pretty entertaining.
Jim Kerr out of my pocket.
This trivia match, though, Ken, we come
This is a
down
hell
to
of a good
round
match.
3. This is the round where hearts are broken and legends are made or fortified. In this case,
All up, down 3.
You're going to get 3 questions in round 3. Those questions
Their points value are 2, 3, and 5. We're going to ask you to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 25. Those correspond to a movie category on here, where you'll get your questions from. Mr. Beast, you are in the lead, so we'll take your 3 numbers first.
11, 22, and 13.
Okay.
22
My score, huh?
and 13.
And Kristian Harloff.
Let's go 16, 17, and Mark will go backwards. I'll do 4.
You're an animal.
He went Joe Montana, Doug Williams, Brett Favre. Interesting quarterbacking decision by
Those
Kristian
are
Harloff.
people. Yeah.
So I go first.
Yeah.
All right, Harloff is up first with a 2-point question in. You picked number 16, confirmed,
Yes, sir.
right? That's a little category called Star Wars.
All right.
I think the crowd is disappointed.
Star
This
Wars
question
get
is
its own
only worth
category?
2
I wish it
points.
was a 5 point.
Yeah.
That's true. 2-point question. Kristian, here it is. Who is the proprietor of the tavern that Han Solo, Rey, and Finn visit in The Force Awakens?
That's good.
That's
That's 2 points for Kristian.
The host of Jedi Council crawls within 1 point of the Beast.
Then you pick number 17. That corresponds to the category of Arnie and Sly.
Oh, what a incredible
Lucky
numerical
dog.
decision-making by Harloff.
Wouldn't have done it.
3-point question to put him in the lead. This was a tagline to what Schwarzenegger film? This isn't the movies anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Last action.
That's correct. 3 more points.
That's right. That's right.
Harloff with the lead up by
The
2.
Beast swear, and now Harloff has a 2-point lead over the Beast, and we move over to Bibbiani's first question in round
2-point
3.
question. William, you pick number 11, which is the category famous actors and actresses. 2-point question for you. What 2 comedic actors teamed up for Silver Streak, Stir Crazy, and See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
That's correct. 2 points. So it is a tie.
I deserve more applause for that. Thank you.
Those are great movies.
Yes.
And now we go back to Kristian Harloff.
Kristian, this will be a 5-point question for you. You do need to hit this one, unless I doubt William's going to strike out. But stranger things have happened.
Hey,
I
we've
don't
seen
know.
craziness ensue in round 3. Can Kristian?
Yep, pressure on
Keep
here,
going.
Kristian. You pick number 4. The category is action adventure.
The one incredible
All right.
mathematical luck.
5-point question. Apologize, Mother, for what I'm about to say. The Bond girl Pussy Galore appears in what Bond movie?
Goldfinger?
That's correct. 5 points. Yeah.
Wow.
Seriously, that's like the easiest 5-point question I've ever heard.
Oh, complain. I'm sick. Easy questions. Shut your ass. You haven't missed a question.
Okay. Bibbiani will attempt to shut his ass somehow in the play.
Mother, I really hope you're not watching this one for the first time. You pick number 22, The Beast, and that is 90s movies. 90s movies. 3-point question. In the movie That Thing You Do, the band The Wonders hail from which state?
Oh.
New Jersey. You have a guess? Name a state. I say New Jersey.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Ohio? Apparently not.
That is incorrect. Ohio is not the answer. It's Pennsylvania.
What was the answer?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Where did pencils come from?
Very, very close. Ohio, Erie, it's a short drive.
All right. It comes down to this 5-point question.
And this will send it into overtime.
To tie it up.
It could, sudden death. Ooh, sounds scary. All right, number 13 was your selection. That is the category of war. 5-point question. In what 80s war film does Bruce Willis play an emotionally battered Vietnam War vet?
I don't know.
Born on the 4th of July?
Nope.
And
With a score of 23-18,
the commissioner, Kristian Harloff.
Kristian Harloff
In country.
country. Kristian Harloff has defeated the Beast after a perfect round 1. The Beast having once again, Harloff gets the victory in an incredibly
That was a hell of a match, you guys.
Harloff gets a Spirit victory, because I want to say right now, guess whose knockout streak is over?
Hold over.
I'll tell you what, Mark, I am still impressed with both of these competitors. A big win for Kristian, but the Beast was perfect through most of this game, and he is still a beast to be reckoned with.
He was throwing heat through 7 innings, but Kristian Harloff managed to steal the game from him in round 3. With both the winner, Kristian, and the loser, the Beast, is our own Emma Fife. Take it away, Emma.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the commission.
So that was a hell of a match, you guys. That Bibbiani was on fire. On fire. I mean, perfect. First 2 rounds, you know, you can't play any better than he did today. But Kristian hung around, had a huge first round, or had a huge second round, had a decent first round. And then the third round was getting Star Wars, Sly and Arnie category, and Action Adventure category for round 3. Game over. I mean, that things that had to happen for Kristian happened. But dang, that was good. That was a very good back and forth match. Bibbiani, nothing to be upset about. I mean, yeah, he didn't win, but you can't play any better than he did today. But yeah, that's 2 great competitors in this league, and they both have a lot of bright futures ahead of them. I mean, Kristian is now 6-3 with 5 knockouts. His knockout streak is over. And Bibbiani is now 1-2, I believe. So, where do they go from here? We'll have to find out and watch. Alright, that's all I got tonight, you guys. Thank you for watching, as always. Be sure and like and subscribe to this video, subscribe to our channel. I'm getting tongue-tied. And as always, stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.